Much like a gas engine, a diesel engine uses internal combustion. Unlike their older counterparts, external combustion engines, they are highly efficient because the burning of fuel and the cylinder are all in the same place. External combustion engines, like steam locomotives, have a fire under a boiler which creates steam. That steam then has to travel through a series of pipes to reach the cylinder and pistons, which are usually 20 feet away. This lengthy process is what makes them so inefficient. Although gas and diesel engines are both internal combustion engines, they are quite different in how they make the internal combustion happen. Gas engines have spark plugs, and their job is to create a spark and ignite the fuel in the cylinder. In gas engines, fuel and air are injected into a cylinder and mixed. Then they are compressed to almost 10 times smaller than normal. At this level of compression, they are highly explosive. At this point, a spark plug emits a spark into the cylinder, causing the gas-air mix to explode, forcing the piston down inside the cylinder. The piston in turn forces the gears to turn the crankshaft, and that power is then put to the wheels. Diesel engines have something similar to spark plugs called glow plugs. Glow plugs, however, do not emit a spark. They only heat the air inside the cylinder. They are only used when the engine first starts. Diesel engines rely on compression to induce combustion. Since there isn't any compression when the engine first starts, glow plugs are used to warm the air up to a desirable temperature so that the engine can be started. Once the cycle begins, there is enough compression to keep it going until the engine is turned off. In diesel engines, air is allowed into the cylinder and compressed to almost 20 times smaller than its normal volume. Since gases get hotter the more you compress them, the temperature inside the cylinder can reach 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the air has entered the cylinder and been compressed, a mist of fuel enters into the cylinder through an electronic fuel injection system. The air inside the cylinder is so hot that as soon as the fuel enters, it ignites and explodes, causing the explosion necessary to push the piston down and turn the gears and crankshaft that then give power to the wheels. Once the fuel has been burned and the piston comes back up, the leftover exhaust gases are pushed out through an exhaust valve. Since this type of system relies on compression and heat to ignite the fuel, no spark is ever required to make the engine work, causing it to burn the fuel very thoroughly and efficiently. This means that the diesel engine can actually go farther on the same amount of fuel compared to a gas engine.